call the roll.
Baker,
Here.
Blanchard,
Here.
Kadekel,
Here.
Platt Onson,
Here.
Stedman,
Here.
Turbrack,
Here.
O'Dwyer.
Here. First order of business is the approval of the agenda. Is there a motion to approve tonight's agenda?
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve the agenda with the following change or amendment. I'd like to delete item number 6, motion number M40-12. I don't think we're quite ready to discuss that at this meeting.
Is there support?
Support as amended.
Support as amended. Ms. Boucher, would you please call the roll?
Blanchard,
Yes.
Kadekel,
Yes.
Platt Onson,
Yes.
Stedman,
Yes.
Turbrack,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
O'Dwyer.
Yes. The agenda has been approved. Now, would you please stand? I see Deacon Brian Carroll is with us to lead us in prayer.
O good and gracious God, we give you thanks for all the gifts you give us. We thank you for this fine summer weather. We thank you for the rain you send, which we need, of course. We ask that you bless this meeting, that the discussions may be civil and sensible, that the decisions may be for the common good. We ask all this in your great name. Let us all say, Amen.
And please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now we come to the citizens' comments portion of tonight's meeting, when you will be able to present your thoughts on issues that are not included on tonight's agenda. Council members will not engage you in discussion. If your concern needs to be addressed by a member of city staff or a department of the city, please sign your name at the clerk's desk. You may speak on a specific agenda item when it is being considered. When you come to the microphone, please state your name and city of residence. And after all that, seeing no one coming to the microphone, then we'll move on to the next order of business, the consent agenda. Ms. Boucher, would you please read the consent agenda for tonight?
Okay. Approval of minutes. Matter of approving the minutes of regular meeting of the 34th City Council on Monday, June 4th, 2012. Warrant. Matter of approving warrant number 1255 and resolution number R2612. Matter of authorizing the annual Berkley Cruise Fest and annual Classic Car Parade on Friday, August 17, 2012.
Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Mayor Pro Tem Turbrack with support by Council Member Kadekel. Any corrections, changes? Ms. Boucher, would you please call the roll?
Kadekel,
Yes.
Platt Onson,
Yes.
Stedman,
Yes.
Turbrack,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
Blanchard,
Yes.
O'Dwyer.
Yes. Now we move to the regular agenda, and there are no items from the consent agenda for recognitions of presentation, so we move to item number 2 on the regular agenda. Ms. Boucher, would you please read item number 2?
Motion number M3712, matter of authorizing the city manager to execute a uniform video service local franchise agreement between the city of Berkley and Wide Open West Michigan LLC.
Is there a motion to approve M3712?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Mayor Pro Tem Turbrack with support by Councilmember Stedman. Mr. Sesson.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, City Council. As we did at the last meeting when we approved the contract for Comcast, we are now looking at the similar type of contract for WOW, or Wide Open West. Just to reiterate, this is a 10-year agreement. The attorney has reviewed this and has indicated that this is a complete agreement, and you have received a full copy of it, and he does recommend providing cable services to the city of Berkeley, we also get a government access channel in which we are allowed to show government access type of programs. The city council meetings being aired under that channel. If the city wishes to provide any information to our residents, it is also done under the government access channel as well. In terms of how much funds the city receives, I know this was a question that the council asked at the last meeting. For a while, the city receives $107,000 annually. For Comcast, we receive $135,000
for the car, to join the classic car parade is when?
Oh, it's July 15th is the deadline if you want to. If you're looking to make a registration and you don't have the registration materials, if you want, you can go online. You can send an email to, I hope I don't mess this up, berkleycruisefest@berkleymish.net. And that email comes to me. I will answer back. Or answer you back. I have the forms and everything. I can email them right to you. And then it's got instructions. You can go ahead and register that way.
And you also said on Friday before Dream Cruise that would open? The booth on 12 Mile Road in Woodward?
Yes,
That would
the
be the
Friday
10th,
before.
the 10th.
Oh, the 10th, okay. I
Okay.
couldn't remember if it was 10th
Yeah.
or 11th.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, I'm sorry. cruisefest@berkleymish.net. What did I say? Oh, okay.
Councilmember Baker.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and Mr. Kuhn, thank you also for your time tonight and for all
Sure.
the work that you've done for so many years. It's a pleasure to hear from you again this year, and we very much look forward to seeing the booth as part of in the parade and all the festivities that you and the team have in store for us. And you had actually already answered my question. I was wondering about our possibilities to handle credit and debit cards, and I'm pleased that you and the
Okay.
team are working on that. I know they make those little gadgets that you can stick into a cell phone or an iPad and
Yep.
Square and some of those other kinds of technologies. And if that's something you and the team may be considering, I think that kind of stuff is a
Yep.
significant step forward. So thank you for staying ahead and moving us forward with that as well.
No problem.
Mr. Sessa.
Be very brief, Your Honor. Just let everybody know that if you can just come to the Berkley website and you'll be able to click directly to that as well. And that's
That's right.
berkleymish.org. And what about our we do have a special guest. I don't know if you wanted to mention, Mr. Kuhn, in terms of the parade for the first time ever.
Oh, that's right. I'm
Yes.
sorry. You're right. I
Right.
forgot about that. At Berkeley Days, they chose a Miss Berkeley, and she will be our special guest at the parade. She's slated to go around to all of the events and appear this year, and she's going to ride in one of the vehicles. And so people will be able to see her for that.
Thank you.
Very good. Well, we thank you, Mr. Cohen, for the detailed work and the calculations and the mathematics, so that break-even point is secure. I
That's
know
right.
it involves a lot of careful thinking about how much can be sold, might be sold, and how much you need. So you do a great job
Thank you.
in managing that very carefully.
Thank you.
Ms. Boucher, would you please call the roll on M3812?
Stedman?
Eileen?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Chair
Got a little
Brack?
nervous there, Mark.
Yes.
Baker?
Yes.
Blanchard?
Yes.
Kadeco?
Yes.
Platt Onson?
Yes.
O'Dwyer?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Ms. Boucher, would you please read item number 4 on tonight's agenda?
Resolution number R2712, matter of approving budget amendments to the fiscal year 2011-2012 budget.
Is there a motion to approve R 2712?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Councilmember Blanchard with support by Mayor Pro Tem Terbrack. Mr. Sessa.
Council, as you all know, one of our most important responsibilities, not part, but if not the most important responsibilities, is to make sure that our budgets are balanced and that we are spending them in accordance with the law and with the budget that was passed by the City Council. But as you all know, that at least once a month, if not every other month, the Finance Director goes through through our accounts and makes sure that we are in compliance with Public Act 2 of 1968 as amended. And with that, I'd like to have him simply go over some of these amendments or some
Swick, and he seeks reappointment. Is there a motion to reappoint Jonathan Swick?
Motion to appoint Jonathan Swick.
Motion made by
Support.
Councilmember Blanchard with support by Mayor Pro Tem Turbrack. Ms. Boucher, would you please call the roll on the pension board?
Platt Onson,
Yes.
Stedman,
Yes.
Turbrack,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
Blanchard,
Yes.
Kadeco,
Yes.
O'Dwyer.
Yes. Now we come to the tree board. We have 3 open positions here, but 1 applicant only. That is Margaret Grassa. Is there a motion to appoint incumbent Margaret Grassa?
Motion to appoint Margaret Grassa to the tree board.
Motion to approve by Councilmember Platt Onson.
Support.
Support by Councilmember Baker. Ms. Boucher, would you please call the roll on that appointment?
Stedman,
Yes.
Turbrack,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
Blanchard,
Yes.
Kadeco,
Yes.
Platt Onson,
Yes.
O'Dwyer.
Yes. Now we come to the Woodward Dream Cruise Committee. There are several vacancies here. There are vacancy for a resident representative, 2 service organization representatives, and a business representative. However, we have 1 nominee for the parade coordinator, and that is Deputy Chief Bob North. It's the only one that, the only position we're filling tonight. Is it a motion to appoint Deputy Chief Bob North?
Motion to approve Deputy Chief Bob North.
Support.
Appoint, sorry. And approving him.
It was, yes, proposed
We
by,
also approve
mean,
of
either way.
him.
either way, it works fine. Mayor Pro Tem Turbrack and support by Councilmember Blanchard. Ms. Boucher, please call the roll.
Turbrack,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
Blanchard,
Yes.
Kadeco,
Yes.
Platt Onson,
Yes.
Stedman,
Yes.
O'Dwyer.
Yes. Now we come to the Zoning Board of Appeals. There are 2 regular full 3-term appointments, and seeking those are 2 incumbents, Linda Bailey and Linda Rogers. There is also an opening for 1 alternate for 3-year term, and that is Paul Evans. Is there a motion to appoint all of them to their respective positions?
Motion to appoint Linda J. Bailey and Linda J. Rogers and Paul Evans as the alternate.
Is there support?
Support.
Motion made by Mayor Pro Tem Turbrack, with support by Councilmember Kadeco. Ms. Boucher, would you please call the roll on the ZBA?
Baker,
Yes.
Blanchard,
Yes.
Kadeco,
Yes.
Platt Onson,
Yes.
Stedman,
Yes.
Turbrack,
Yes.
O'Dwyer.
Yes. And finally, we come to the Downtown Development Authority Board of Trustees. There are 6 openings, and these appointments are made by the city manager. Mr. Sessa.
Thank you, City Council. Mr. Mayor, I'm recommending for council consideration Mr. Michael Levy for the Coolidge section. He's a full term. He is also an incumbent. And I'm also recommending Marjorie K. Simmons on the Coolidge side. This is to complete a partial term which expires on 2015. The other items, I apologize sincerely. I'd hoped that we were able to fill some of these, but I am interviewing some potential candidates. It's just a matter of scheduling time. We're having some time conflicts, but I do hope, it's my intent to try to bring at least all of these nominees at the next council meeting.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. Sessa.
Thank you, sir.
Is it a motion to appoint Michael Levy and Margie Simmons?
Motion to approve, motion to support, nominate Michael Levy and Marjorie
Not
Simmons.
that easy.
Support.
It is moved by Councilmember Baker, support by Councilmember Kadeco. Ms. Boucher, would you please call the roll?
Blanchard,
Yes.
Kadeco,
Yes.
Platt Onson,
Yes.
Stedman,
Yes.
Turbrack,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
O'Dwyer.
Yes. Well, thank all of you for bearing with us as we went through all these appointments, but more especially, thank you to all the people who volunteered their time to work in all of these varying committees and commissions in the city. They make an enormous contribution to the quality of life for all of us. And now we come to the communications portion of tonight's meeting, and I believe Councilmember Kadeco is up first.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to say thank you to our our IT coordinator, Casey O'Neill. I was able to watch the council meeting when I was out of town a couple weeks ago, and it was because of his innovation of the Stream Live on the computer. So you're never away from Berkeley, no matter where you're at. It was awesome, and you all look pretty good up there. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cadeckel. Councilmember Pat Onson.
Just a quick update, the Planning Commission was discussing both the transit-oriented development plan and the implementation ideas for the multimodal